Hello students, myself Deepika Prajapati from Computer Department and welcome to all of you in our today's video lecture series. So let's start. Today we are going to discuss about unit number 2, Introduction to Windows Command Control. So here one, the syllabus overview of the chapter number 2 is working with form, properties, appearance, behavior, layout, window style, etc., methods and events. Second point, the syllabus about our second chapter, differentiate procedure oriented and object oriented and event driven programming. Then input box, message box and working with common toolbox control. So here one they discuss about common toolbox control like radio button control, checkbox control, group box control, numeric up down control, so and so. These all controls known as common toolbox control. So let's start. First of all, working with form. So what is form? So form is nothing but a Windows form application of Visual Basic.NET. So dear all students, whenever you install Visual Studio 2015 Enterprise in your software PC, then you have to open Visual Studio Enterprise 2015, then goes to File menu, then you have to click New Project, select Visual Basic Language, and then you have to click Windows Form application and then click on OK button. So this is our Windows form. So how to create a Windows form? So here one is to create a Windows form application by the following steps in Microsoft Visual Studio. So first of all, you have to select a file, then new project, Windows form application, and here one is note that you have to select Visual Basic.NET language and then finally select OK button. So Microsoft Visual Studio creates your project and displays following Windows form with a name form 1. So this is our Windows form. Dear all, here see these types of form show on our desktop screen. So this form created by Microsoft Visual Studio. So how do you open Microsoft Visual Studio? First of all, double click on Microsoft Visual Studio of the software. Then you have to click File menu. Then you have to goes on New Project. Then you have to select Visual Basic Language and then click on Windows Form application and OK. Then this type of form 1 show on your desktop screen. Next, here one forms property. So this is a form properties of our Visual Basic Form Windows form. So first of all is accept button, cancel button, back color, border style, enable, font, minimum size, maximum size, name, start position, text and width. So these all properties about form application. And here one accept button. So the button that's automatically activated when you press enter, no matter which control has the focus at the time. Second one is cancel button. So the button that's automatically activated when you hit the escape key. Third one is back color. So set the form background color. Border style. So the border style property determines the style of form's border and the appearance of the form. Enable, if true, then it allows the form to respond mouse keyboard events. If false, then disable form. Then font These properties specify font type, style, size, so and so. Minimum size. This specifies the minimum height and width of window you can minimize. Maximum size. This specifies the maximum height and width of window you maximize. Name. This is the actual name of form. Start position. So this property determines the initial position of the form when it's first displayed. Text. So the text which will appear the title bar of the form. Width. This is the width of form in a pixel. Next, this one is all methods of form. So activate method, active MDI child, center to screen, close, focus, show and show dialog box. This all method used for our Windows form application. Here one MDI is nothing but it stands for multiple document interface. Once again, MDI stands for multiple document interface. Forms events. So this one is our form events is activated, click, closed, closing, load, double click, help button click, resize, shown and visible change. These all events used for form application of the window. Okay. Next, differentiate between POP, OOP and event driving. So this all portion for POP, this all portion for OOP and this all portion for event driven. So this differentiate between POP, OOP and event driven is a very most important concept for GTU exam. So you have already seen about the difference between POP and OOP in a C language, either C++ language, but now once again we are going to discuss about the differentiate between procedural object programming and object oriented programming and event driving. So first one, the execution of the program start with the first line and follow the predefined path. In a OOP, execution of the program is depends on the basics of function calling, and here one is event driven, so it uses define the flow of execution. Second one is in POP, large problems are divided into smaller function. In POP, large problems are divided into smaller function. In OOP, large problems are divided into smaller classes, and in event driven, large problems are divided into smaller procedure and function. The third point about POP, so do not provide a good graphical user interface. In here OOP, do not provide a good graphical user interface, and here one is event driven, provide a good graphical user interface. In a POP, the functions are in the independent, which makes the program lengthy and complex. It makes the program more easily than POP. And into event driven, the program execution is much easier than OOP and POP. So the here one languages example of POP is C language, COBOL, Pascal are the procedure oriented programming languages. C++, Java, .NET are object oriented programming languages, and Visual Basic, it means our VB.NET is event driven programming language. Next, input box. Input box is the most important concept of our GTU exam. So let's start. Input box. Input box will display a prompt in a dialog box, and prompt is nothing but display a one type of message. So input box will display a prompt in dialog box, waits for the user to input text or click a button and returns a string containing a contents of the text box. How to use input box? So here one the syntax about input box: string variable, input box, you have to given a prompt, then title, default section, x position and y position. So here one the description about this all argument is prompt. It is nothing but string expression display as a message in the dialog box. Title is a string expression display in the title bar of the dialog box. Default is a string expression displayed in the text box as the default response if number of input is provided. And x position and y position is nothing but numeric expression that specify custom positioning of the box on a screen. Here how to design a input box. So step number 1, design a form as shown below. So here one is our click to enter name as a button, and whenever you click to enter name, then this type of input demo show on your Windows screen. So now double click on click to enter name button. So here one double click to enter name button and write down the following code. So this type of following code used to display input box. So first of all here we have to take a one text box, and this text box name such as a lbl name dot text is equals to input box. Enter your name and given the value 100 and 100. Okay, so 100 and 100 is nothing but x position and y position. Enter your name is a prompt name, and here one this name is our default name. Okay, next message box. Message box is a very most important concept for the GTU exam, and this concept again and again asked in GTU exam, having 3 marks either 4 marks. So message box dot show display a dialog box. It interrupts the user. It immediately blocks further interaction. It requires only one function call. We specify buttons, default buttons and icon and some other properties of the dialog. And now let's start. The example of message box is as given below. Design a Windows form as shown below. So here this one is our button, click me button, double click here. Then you have to write this type of code for given a message box. So first of all message box dot show, the message is example of the message box. Message box is our name. Then message box buttons dot okay, message box icon dot information, so and so these types of coding provided by message box. Okay, now this all is a common toolbox control in VB.NET. So this all controls we will discuss in the next lecture. So I hope you all easily understand from this video lecture series about common control of message box, input box and form event, and differentiate between POP, OOP and event driving. Okay, thank you.